Oh, just... That's not good. Hey guys, yeah, it's Ryzen. Just turning down the volume of my TV. Right when I click start the stream, it my remote falls off the table naturally. Oh well. Okay, so here we are in Xenoblade Chronicles again. We're gonna just go through a lot of plot today, I would imagine. Yeah. We're gonna be going to the next town pretty soon, but the thing is Melia is gonna be kind of a jerky jerk and leave us for a while. Jerky jerk. No. For plot reasons, she's gonna leave the party for a little while. Not a huge deal or anything, mind you, but I do want to get her back as soon as possible. And then we'll do the next set of side quests in the next town. I'm not going to go back and do side quests. Like, I think I can unlock tier 4 skill trees at this point if I really wanted to. But I think I'm going to hold off on going back and doing quest lines in earlier cities until we get access to our 7th party member, just to sort of maximize affinity. And once we get to the last town in the game is when you get the 7th character. And then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to do a bunch of streams just kind of hammering out side quests. I forgot to tweet the stream and stuff, but whatever. Dunga, I don't think counts for the affinity chart. Unfortunately, he's in my way, so yay. Hey, Melia, how's it going?
Melia, what will you do now?
I would like to repay you for your help. Permit me to act as your guide to Aerith Sea.
Of course. We'd love you to.
You're literally the
But I
best
must
character in this
warn
game.
you, Aerith Sea is vast. Do you know where you wish to go?
It is
There's a
big.
dark tower at the head of the Bionis. I saw it in a vision. That's where I must go.
The
All
Dark
right.
Tower. Then we need not search at all.
So you've heard of it?
Heard of it? I have seen it. A dark tower at the head of the Bionis. Only one place fits that description. So you know it. I believe what you saw was Prison Island.
Just like Dixon
Prison
said.
Island. Dixon said the same thing.
Indeed. Melia, have you ever been there?
I have not set foot upon the island, but I know of it. Prison Island is sealed.
Hey, Brock.
No one may enter without Imperial sanction.
Imperial sanction, eh? That means
What,
we'll be needing
Xenoblade?
someone to grant us entry.
I mean,
I've
Persona?
heard that Aerith Sea is home to an empire ruled by the High Entier. They might be our best chance.
You are knowledgeable for a Homs.
Sanctions, empires. Anyone help here?
Oh, God.
A sanction is permission from someone important. An empire must be a place ruled by an emperor. In other words, we need an emperor's permission to enter the
Okay,
island.
Tidus.
This emperor, is he important?
Long
That
before we
sucks.
Homs built the colonies, a group of so-called royal types.
I beat that boss,
Imperials
though.
Ruled our lands.
I just had
Think
to
of
make
them
some
like the heads
preparations.
of our colony, but with much greater influence and power.
Now I get it. Dunban knows more than a textbook.
Are you kidding? That's first year Homs history, Ryan.
I might have slept through that class.
Of course you
So when
did,
do I
Ryan.
get to meet these high-entier folks?
You are so... Oh, forget it. First, we must travel to the Imperial capital.
We'll see how easy it is to see this emperor.
My promise was to be your guide. I will not break it.
Melia, isn't that the...
I don't know. They changed all the boss fights from what I
The
understand.
shortcut to Aerith Sea.
Thank you,
Yes.
Liz. I did like the Okumura boss fight, by the way. After I understood what you were supposed to do, it's just kind of unclear. I mean, Futaba does say, like, you need to defeat them all at once, but it's not clear that defeating means they can't run away. Like, if it happened a second time, they should have give her additional dialogue. I guess we'll briefly use. Melia while we can. No, yeah, she should have said. There should have been another trigger. Like, there's a trigger the first time, which is like, let's defeat them all at once to get at Okumura. Like, I thought that meant that if you defeat them all at once, then you have time to attack Okumura. Like, I thought maybe they gave Okumura more health or something, and you could get, like, a free shot or two on the guy. Not that, no, that's the only way to progress the boss fight. It's worded a little weird, that's all. I do like the boss fight, though. I mean, everything he does is basically delaying you, from literally the dialogue to literally just buffing one of their defense, so that way you encourage you to debuff, or to dispel debuffs. A lot of people hate that boss fight now, apparently. That's not how it worked in the original. It was just like a round by round thing. So this is a little strange. The reason why we're suddenly teleporting somewhere instead of, you know, walking like we've done everywhere else, it's because I think it's the right shoulder, was cut from the game, if you're unaware. There was initially an entire area we were supposed to go to that Melia was going to take us to, and that was going to lead to Aerith Sea, but they cut it. And that was the right or left shoulder, I forget. The other shoulder's in the game, but
What is it?
the one shoulder was cut.
Friends, jumping ball. All go to Aerith.
Jump? In that? You're nuts.
I'm
football.
guessing they cut it because
You
it's a
have
very
nothing to fear.
similar
This
looking
will
area to
take us
Gower
Aerith
Plains.
Sea.
However, they have used the asset for the future arc. It's not too bad. I think X6 gets a lot of hate. Not that it doesn't deserve a lot of it, but it's not like it's not like Sonic 2006 game. Like, it's not that bad. It's just it has some bad level design decisions. Wow, that was weird. That was really weird. That cutscene's in the original game, but it's like impossible to see what the hell's going on. I think that was like a Telethia? I don't know. There's ways to manipulate the nightmare effects to your advantage to begin with. So that's not too bad. I have a route that we're going to use.
Who would have thought Aerith Sea was right on top of Ricky's village? Dive deep enough, you can reach their tree.
Perhaps you should try.
No.
Might do. Haven't decided yet.
Is that supposed to be a joke? Because why'd you say it so seriously?
Is something wrong?
What's wrong, Melia?
Aren't you curious?
God, she's
About why
cute
we're
as
going to
hell
Prison
now.
Island, I mean.
I love Melia's redesign.
It is not common for Homs to
this
visit
engine.
this region. You may have good reason, but forgive me. I do not pry into other people's business.
You can
It's
ask,
definitely
Melia.
bugging her, Shulk.
How dare you, you clown?
It's okay, Melia. We're not strangers anymore.
She's trying to be polite, but
Well, You're right.
So then you'll listen to our story?
never again. Blaze heat nicks? Yeah, don't
Tell
ever
me why you
attempt
were
that.
here.
Basically,
Terrible
it all
stage.
started when...
If you don't use weapons to your advantage.
I see. I had heard about the Mechon assault on the lower regions, but did not know the situation was so grave.
Speedrun strats actually make X6
How
a lot
lucky we
easier.
are. Hey, what's that?
Is that?
You are looking at Prison Island.
Right, yeah, it's in the center there.
So that's Prison Island.
Yes.
About the
And
halfway
that is
point.
the Imperial capital.
40% part of the game, I think. Oh, the main story,
It's
anyway.
not just me, right? A floating city's a bit weird.
Built with superior defenses in mind.
Sadly, it's the second to last town in the game.
Incredible. What technology makes this possible?
I know that sounds weird, but
I
it
do
is.
not
There's
know.
not very many towns in
And I've never
Xenoblade.
had the need to.
You don't know. It doesn't freak you out.
You can eat bread without knowing how to bake it. Makes sense to me.
True.
You will need Imperial sanction to enter Prison
Just
Island.
ask. I was gonna say.
Okay.
I was gonna make a Valkyria Chronicles reference with Alicia, but no, that wouldn't make any
To the
sense.
capital first.
It's a good game.
How do you expect us to get up there? Fly?
There is a transporter up ahead.
Yeah, but
You can use
Legendia
that.
has like 2. This has like, let's see, Colony 9, 6.
We've been deep sea diving. Now we're gonna fly.
I guess the refugee camp,
This place gives me the creeps.
while it exists.
I guess we don't have a choice. Right. Onwards to the
Frontier
capital.
Village, Alchemast,
Still.
and then the last town
What
we go
is
to.
it, Dunbar?
It's 6.
It's a sight to behold.
5 if you don't count the.
Those look like anti-mechon
camp.
defense systems.
The towns are big though. Who would tell you you're wrong about Abyss being better than Legendia? Isn't Abyss widely considered like the second or third best game in the whole series? Like, I thought the general consensus was like Vesperia. Oh, that's strange. Like, I thought the general consensus was like Vesperia is the best game in the series. Followed by either Symphonia or Abyss. Like, they're like 2A or 2B, depending on whatever you do. And then usually people like Vesperia a lot. Those are like the top 4 generally, right? Graces is generally not liked. Neither is Asteria. Legendia is usually considered one of the weaker titles. Well, Symphonia 2 is considered like one of the worst games in the series, which I think it has. I think it's kind of unfair. I mean, the game is solid as far as, you know, mechanics wise.
Now you shall witness our power.
I'm ready. Don't hold back.
Summon copy. Take me lightly at your peril.
Give it all you got, man.
Can you guys like hit the guy? Fine, I'll get him. Like, I think the game is solid mechanic wise. I didn't actually want to start with aggro, but you know. This is not working out well at all. Not doing so well here. Here, let's oh, whoops. We could run. That's fair enough. I don't hate the game. I don't understand some of the decisions. Now, if I can get a copy going, we can basically abuse the hell out of wind. I'm doing good. Yeah, kind of cheap, but I mean, they give you the agility, why not use it? It's one of the things that Melia can do. Oh, I forgot that I can... Oh, she doesn't have Starlight Kick, does she? I thought I had Starlight Kick, but I guess I don't. Yeah, I like the original Xenoblade Chronicles. There we go. We actually got this guy. I was gonna change strategy, but
Was that a little too much?
guess we actually managed to do it anyway. Which is cool. Yeah, I love this game. I still think it's like the best JRPG on the Wii. And it's nice to see it get a re-release. Should I take him out? Nah, probably not with this party. If I'm gonna fight that guy, I should bring in Charla and Ricky. Oh. Yeah, it does. Oh, it is a bot. Okay. Can you take care of that, Zero? I wasn't paying too much attention. You have to go into the moderator view. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, it's not as easy as it is on YouTube. I don't remember how to do it either. God damn it. Account created in September. Gee, yeah, I wonder. Oh, yeah, you just click on it. And ban. Boom. There you go. Refresh. Did I need to, like, click a confirm there? I have no idea. I think I did it right. Who's attacking me while I'm, like, trying to mess with my chat? You dealt with those? Good. Cool. I thought maybe it was one of the new people that showed up on my Persona stream. But I didn't notice it was just a bunch of numbers, letters at random. Because I was fighting that boss. It's hard to look at. Look at things. Finish him off. Don't I have Starlight Kick? I thought I did.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
Yeah, I do. I guess I forgot to equip it. That seals enemy arts. I think Mind Blast also removes auras. Yeah, so it can also be used to like purge. It's the other way you can deal with Telethia. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Honestly, very few Telethia have Soul Read for whatever reason. You forgot how to enter moderator view? I think you click somewhere in like the lower right corner. And if you're a moderator, there's like a moderator view. I think. But it's different for me because I'm like the host. I have to have Liz show me again because I moderate her channel. But I haven't done it in a while. But there's like a thing you click that takes you into mod view. And from there you have access to the moderator tools. Which is weird. It's like you have to go through like an extra step basically. Why am I going backwards? Yeah, that's what it is. It's a little sword icon. And then it just works kind of like YouTube from there. It's just like an extra step to it. Kind of obnoxious, but it is what it is. It's kind of clever to create a bot with a troll link in the signature, I guess. Get around the inability to post links in most Twitch chats, huh? Damn bots. Oh well. Stream yesterday was pretty good. So we're talking about what? Tales games before we got derailed? Yeah, if you want, I mean, my personal favorite Tales games. I've actually, I think parts of Vesperia haven't aged as well. Vesperia is probably my favorite in the series now, personally. So it's probably for me. It's probably
These guys. Are those wings on their head?
Yep, they are.
must be
Let's go through this
high-end
cutscene
here.
first.
Welcome home, Lady Melia.
I know some people get annoyed when people talk through the cutscenes.
Lady.
I try to chime through between the dialogue. I love her outfit.
Thank you, Captain. These Homs and this Nopon are my guests. See them safely to the guest quarters.
How
Give them anything they need.
long does it take you to do your hair like that,
What's
Melia?
going on?
I have no idea.
Melia, are you?
She's royalty? What do you think she is, guys? Jesus. Citizens of Windia. Kind of, yeah. They're pretty similar. Yeah, Breath of Fire 3 is okay.
Melia,
It's not my favorite game, but
I cannot
it's
speak
okay.
now, but I shall fulfill my promise.
I understand.
I will arrange for an audience with the Emperor. Will you wait?
We won't move an inch. Trust me.
My thanks.
Oh, she bows. Channeling your inner Kasumi? Kasumi Yoshizawa? I swallowed wrong, sorry. I like Kasumi's little bow she does in Persona.
Lady Melia, he says.
It's kind of adorable.
Shulk, you thinking the same as me?
Whatever her position is here, Melia won't let us down.
But it's convenient if she's royalty. For us. Or
These guys.
we can be arrested. I don't know. Fantasia's okay. I mean, oh yeah, we walk around as Melia now for a little bit.
I must report the Telethia's defeat to His Majesty and request entry to Prison Island.
Melia's, like, the one thing that's kind of weird is I think Melia's walking animation is odd.
Choke is depending on me. I must hurry to the audience.
I mean, I love
chamber.
Melia. Like, she's awesome. She's easily the best character in this game. Probably the second best character in the whole series. But, like, who walks like this? I mean, seriously, she's, like, puts a foot right in... Like, she's stepping in the same spot with each foot. Like, that is weird. I don't know why she's walking like that. Is that supposed to be, like, a prim and proper thing? And she runs very strange. Like, she has a weird stereotypical girl run. It's weird. It didn't look as awkward in the Wii
You
version.
say the second consort's child survived her ordeal?
They kind of waste you,
Forgive me,
Maya.
First Consort.
Honestly.
I, Tyrea,
And
vow to
Tyrea.
see your orders fulfilled.
They don't do
Whilst
enough
she's in
with
the
them.
capital, do not underestimate the lengths to which His Majesty and the child's loathsome goons will go.
I'm hoping Tyrea plays a role in the future arc.
How, pray tell, will you avoid the guards?
I will do whatever it takes.
Oh, your stupidity bores me.
Your Highness.
Enough of your drivel.
You're a pleasant
We
person.
will have our chance when she stakes her claim to the throne.
No, that's a concubine. I think they're just like... I think there's 2 wives for the Emperor. Based in the plot, right? I think that's what it is. I think a consort is like a spouse, but... I don't know. I hardly use the word. I've never really used the word, so... I couldn't tell its exact definition. In fact, I can just look it up. We have the internets. The internets? Jesus Christ, what am I, a freaking boomer? We have the internets! The series of tubes in the ground. Jesus, Ryzen. What the hell is wrong with you? Consort definition. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's a wife, husband, or companion. Particularly the spouse of a reigning monarch. That's what I thought it was. So there's 2 consorts. So yeah, the Emperor has 2 wives. For a specific reason. So, anyway, yeah, my ranking, like, I like Visceria the best because Velvet is literally my favorite character, like, ever in a Tales game. And I love the battle system in Vesperia. Or not wow, I like Vesperia too, but Visceria. You can actually set up your own flow art tree, so that's cool. And I like, then I probably like Abyss second, and Symphonia, and then probably Vesperia. Vesperia used to be number 2, but I've downgraded it since playing the Definitive Edition. Reevaluated my opinion. Still one of the better ones in the series, but I like Patty. But
Melia Antiqua,
the
first
third act
princess,
is
has
pretty
returned,
mediocre.
Your Majesty.
Raise your head.
Your Majesty.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
The Telethia
Birth
rained
defects like
havoc
crazy.
on countless veteran knights. You triumphed where they could not. I find it difficult to suppress these feelings of pride for you, my kin.
I like how the Emperor is not a
Your
villain in this
Majesty.
game.
I failed to return with any of the subjects you entrusted to me.
Like, the Empire is not
My
evil for once.
inexperience cost them their lives.
We will grieve for them, but it could not have been avoided. It was their duty and honor to fight beside you. They were all aware of your limits.
Emperor,
Keep those feelings of frustration close to you. It will help you to remember the debt you
Nope.
owe to those that have fallen.
He is not Mateus.
Your Majesty, concerning such debts, there were others
Mateus
who aided me.
Palomisia.
The Homs
What a
and
name.
Nopon that accompanied you to the capital, they have been arrested by Imperial security.
Callion's awesome too.
Shulk and his companions.
Yes, for reasons pertaining to the weapon this Shulk possesses.
Shulk's weapon? Do you mean the Monado?
So it is true. If that weapon is truly the Monado, we shall be forced to take action.
Why?
There is a legend, passed down through the generations, of a divine weapon, the Monado. It is said that the Bionis itself bestows the blade upon a chosen one. However, if the chosen one is black of heart, he will cause the destruction of the High Entia.
Among High Entia exist the good and bad alike. Homs and Nopon are no different. If this boy is the chosen one,
The Divine Seer's interrogation will reveal where his allegiances lie.
So you intend to
So,
keep them
like-
confined?
I mean, they're
must.
Father!
arresting him,
Your Majesty.
but they're
I
not doing
assure
it
you Shulk is
to
of
be
pure
dicks.
heart.
They're just gonna see, like,
as my successor, you will play a role of great importance. Calm your spirit and be patient.
they're just being cautious. You know, somewhat
I-
logical.
Dear sister, I can see the Emperor's words have confused you.
How did you get over there? Why did you walk? Why didn't you just go down the?
Brother.
Okay, whatever, Callion.
His Majesty has spoken. He recognizes you
Yeah,
as
I
the
know.
Crown Princess.
It never goes well.
You are to be the next ruler of the High Entia.
Me? And not you?
Yes. The Emperor asked for my counsel.
Normally bad
And
things.
I told him, as I tell you now, you will make a fine Empress. There is no one more suited to leading our people. You proved that when you dispatched the Telethia.
I mean, we can tell that she's clearly younger
Don't
than
know
him,
what to...
Melia.
just by their
But the
appearance.
soldiers. I am not fit to rule. I should visit their families and beg for pardon.
Melia, you know that this is not allowed.
I know. But it does nothing for the guilt I feel.
It is as the Emperor said. Grieve their departing, and engrave in your heart their great deeds.
I will.
You are right to question these things, but take pride in who you are. The Emperor has chosen wisely in you, Melia.
Like, how often do you see, like,
I am to be crown princess.
Yes, you are.
you hate that trope?
The ministries of research
Well, they don't really
and
do it here.
records are united in support of His Majesty's decision. I, Minister Lorithia, have no objection to your appointment.
I understand.
I would never openly question our divine emperor. But the wielder of the Monado, the chosen one,
Intermingling.
might be a useful tool.
You think so too?
Yes, but a lowly servant of the realm such as myself could never question
Yeah, it's
His
kinda weird.
Majesty. However, if the divine seer were to intervene,
The seer could free
Man,
Shulk.
Lorithia is
they
so
should be exchanging words as we speak.
manipulative. Her voice actress is really good.
Idiot bird brains. What do we do? A fancy prison is still a prison.
What
Let's have some
happened to Melia?
patience.
I don't see her locked up in here with us.
She's the princess,
Exactly.
Charla.
She's in on this.
Shulk, any thoughts here?
Just have a good day.
Melia won't let us down. She promised to take us to Prison Island.
I mean, she's literally the only one here besides me that
She's
has a
not the kind of
character arc.
person to break a promise.
The rest of you guys are just kind of along for the ride.
Shulk, you win. I believe you. If you believe Melia, then no arguments from me.
But I guess that's better than my girlfriend. She's dead. Never mind. Don't worry about it. Too soon, Shulk? Okay, anyway. Poor Fiora. I do like how they're more honest with the cover art and all the advertising for around the game and on the box art. That, like, no, Melia is the heroine of the story. She is the main female. Whereas originally they tried to imply it was Fiora, and no, it's just not. I mean, I like, even though Charlotte joins before Melia, Charlotte doesn't really do much.
Yes?
I mean, I like Charlotte. She's a nice character. She's, you know, got a good personality to her. But, I mean, basically, her entire story is, gotta find my boyfriend. And kind of have a connection with Rain that's
What's up?
pretty shallow, honestly. It's like, who reminds her of her boyfriend. And that's basically it. That's, like, her entire story.
You are to be interrogated by the Divine Seer.
Oh, are we?
Stand back.
Oh. This seems like a giant conflict of interest, huh, Elvis? Cool.
Alvis, what are you doing here?
I'm down for an abuse of power right now. Could use the help.
I see. So that is why you are here.
Oh, now you can really get a good look at the redesign on his neck.
Is Melia okay? We didn't mean to cause her any trouble.
Yeah, I mean, they're just confirming
Rest
what everybody
assured,
thought
she
from the
is
second
fine.
game.
The real reason you have been detained is not because you are outsiders.
I won't spoil that for you if you haven't played the second game, but
You don't
that's...
mean...
It's blatantly obvious now.
Yes. The Monado. You see, the High Entier and the Monado go back many years. Millennia, in fact.
Ah,
Leave everything to me.
Cool.
I shall see to it that you are not held for long.
I mean, Albus is probably
We
like
cannot have the saviors
the
of
third
Her
best
Highness
character.
treated as criminals
And he's
now,
not even a
can
playable
we?
character.
Free these people. I shall take responsibility for their actions whilst inside the capital.
I mean, he has an actual
They
character
are
arc.
now guests of the Imperial family.
Sir,
I am required to report to His Majesty. Otherwise, I would escort you around the capital.
That's alright.
Use this room at your leisure. You are free to roam the city or stay here and rest. Farewell.
hold on, Alvis. I need to ask
Why
you...
did you run up to him? Why didn't you just walk? He's 5
Be
feet in front of you.
patient. I know what it is you wish to ask. Do not fear. You will learn when the time is right.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Okay. There's like 4 characters that have like character arcs in this game.
The life of the rich.
See if
So where
bad
are we
weather's
going?
incoming.
Anywhere but here. I'm bored of this stuffy room.
I agree with you, Charlotte.
Okay, then.
Ricky, find Melly for Shulk.
No.
Ricky, wait.
Your Eminence.
What God want?
If you're after Alvis, he's gone.
What? Where did he go?
What happened?
We received an SOS from a small squadron repairing a transporter at Aerith Sea. But the transmission was interrupted, and we have lost all contact with the squadron.
Sounds like they need our help.
Shulk and Ricky go help. Ricky and friends help people in trouble.
Of course. We're happy to help.
but you're outsiders.
And?
Soldier man, not worry. Hero upon Ricky is here to save the day.
Don't ever change, Ricky.
Most appreciated. We need all the help we can get.
Alright, okay, yeah, we'll do this. I think I'm gonna leave that because the next fight is kind of tough if I don't have that, even though I'd love to have Thunder. It's a lot of enemies. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah, the character arcs. Like, yeah, there's like 4 characters that have like character arcs. Shulk, Melia, Alvis, and one of the villains has a really good character arc. And that's basically it. The rest of the characters, I mean, they're perfectly fine characters. I mean, you don't have to have character arcs necessarily, but I prefer characters that have, you know, character arcs personally, but yeah, like I said, you know, Dunvan's cool. But he's basically just like the mentor figure. And a really badass. Yeah, he's got a super long sword. It's like a Nadachi, I think. That he somehow wields with one hand. I think it's something like a 2-handed sword he's got. Yeah, I mean, Dunban doesn't really change or anything throughout the story. He has, you know, some good moments here and there, but, you know, Ricky doesn't really change that much either. Neither does Charla or Rain. But they're all perfectly fine characters. I mean, Fiora changed. You know, she's dead. She used to be alive. But, you know, I mean, it's not like she really did much either when she was around. Her entire character kind of revolves around Shulk. I mean, that's fine. But it does lead her to being quite bland. I mean, Melia has some part of her character revolves around Shulk, but not the entire thing. It's just one small aspect of her character. You know, like Tifa, you know, from FF7. Like, yeah, I mean, part of her character revolves around Cloud, but there's far more to her character than just that. You know, she has her whole character arc where she's unable to express herself properly, right? And she learns to open up more. That's like her character. Should be... Yeah, let's go explore around. Yeah, Melia is a lot more than just the side character to the male character. There's nothing wrong with that, but those characters do tend to be kind of bland. I mean, take Marta and, well, Marta is annoying in Dawn of the New World, but I mean, Marta's entire character is that she inexplicably finds Emil attractive for some godforsaken reason. I have no idea why you would be romantically attracted to Emil in any way, shape, or form, but, you know. Her character is basically that she has a weird infatuation for him, and that's her entire character. Emil may be incredibly annoying, but at least he has a character arc. I mean, it's a character arc of becoming braver. It's kind of generic, but it's there. It's a little... He's definitely very annoying for most of that game, but it's for a purpose. And he does develop. Whereas Marta really doesn't. Not that Dawn of the New World is good story-wise. I like it for the battle mechanics, but... it really is kind of inexcusable that Marta has basically no character, considering there's only 2 real characters in that game. I mean, yeah, the other characters are in the game from the prequel, but they don't do much at all. I mean, Lloyd does some stuff, but he acts like way out of character, and it's weird, frankly. It's very weird. Like, Lloyd doesn't act like Lloyd. There's like an initial explanation for it, and then they're like, no, just kidding, he's still a jerk. Like, what? Why? Why is he a jerk? What the hell happened? Also, why'd you blow off Colette? What the hell? Yeah, it's weird. It's very weird. But whatever. Probably Xillia 2 is probably my fifth favorite game in that series, by the way. In the Tales series. I love Xillia 2. I like Xillia 1 too, but Xillia 2 is a better game. Oh god. I know a Sword Art game just came out. It actually looks pretty good from what I've seen. Man, Monolith, why did you not make this run speed faster? Jeez. I should have made some coffee. My left eye is like weird feeling. It's like tired or something. I'd ask Liz, but she's in class. I don't want to bother her. I could brew some real quick, but I should set up like a break screen. I will probably... oh, god damn it, Bryson. Oh, no, we can go this way. Okay. I think I'm going to stream at some point Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. Because I didn't make it nearly as far as I thought I would, because I didn't expect to lose the Okumura boss fight. Okumura was like the easiest boss in the original version in vanilla, and now he's literally the hardest boss in the game from what I've read, so, and I'm not surprised by that based on the changes. It's a strategy check, really. Like, either you have the right skills to win, or you're just wasting your time. It's not really a power check. I mean, I managed to overcome it with, you know. No, not really. I mean, I just abused tentacles more and better planned my attacks, really, with baton passing and got, you know, a dying spell, and that was basically it. But I could have also gotten, you know, Mataru Kaja or Marakunda. I could have gotten Concentrate. You know, those kinds of things would have helped as well. You know, Concentrate and Mopsio would have probably done the trick too. I could have even taught Concentrate to Haru, because the next Sunday thing is a Concentrate drink, so I could have waited actually and gave it to Haru. It's not a terrible idea. But I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, would you sacrifice the person you love literally the most in the world for the sake of the world? I don't know, honestly. I really don't. I don't know. That's what I love about, like, Xillia, too. Like, what do you do in that situation? No idea. I mean, that's a really just awful situation to be in. That's not good.
We must focus our efforts. Understood.
Oops. That is not what I wanted to do. How did you use Stream Edge when you were on the ground? That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, I don't have Thunder equipped. Whoops. Okay. Unfortunate. I was gonna daze him with Thunder, but I don't have it equipped. Soaring Tempest is better for building aggro in a party. That's why I gave it to him. Oh, Dunban won't use it under AI control against a group unless I tell him to focus. Then he will. Like, tell him to focus on a single target. Then they will. Something to keep in mind. You guys want to die? Oh, Charlotte will never cool down. Oh, son of a bitch. That's a problem. Yeah, Charlotte will never use cooldown unless her gun actually overheats. Which, I'll be honest, is kind of dumb. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna get strength aura, but I want to wait a minute. There we go. He's immune to strength down. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. I forget if cool off like lowers aggro or not. Ow. Dunvan is not very good at tanking ether enemies because you can't dodge ether enemies. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. That's unfortunate. Oh, I just screwed that up. But we got him.
So that's how it is. Given up the sword already? No, that's not it at all.
Oh, let him have a go, Dunban.
How does wanting to shoot an ether rifle mean he's giving up the... Whatever, Dunban. Just whatever, man. I'm sure it's supposed to be a joke, but... Whatever. I don't know why they decided to do that. That's very strange. Like, wasn't he like the person's brother in the original Japanese version? I mean, I think it works better if he's the father, frankly. I think the English version is better. It's more logical to me, but, you know, whatever. It's not a big deal. Sorry, Zero. I haven't really played Automata very much. It's a perfectly fine game. I just haven't played it very much. It's pretty much how it goes. You're kidding me, right? Alright. That's the way you want it. Oh, this was a terrible idea. What? Already? It's only been like... That's unfortunate. Oh, we're in trouble. Well, we might be okay. Oh, we got a problem there. And he blocked it, but... No, we're actually okay. Wow. Charlotte is in a lot of trouble. See, Charlotte is not very good when there's this many enemies. It's just, unfortunately, the reality of the situation. We need to know that. I know it's not going well. But we might be able to, like, solo them. Wow. She did a thing and then immediately died. That's pretty funny. We're in serious trouble here. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't want to draw my put my weapon away. Yeah. I didn't want to not be able to dodge. I think he was using a talent art though. Can't dodge talent arts. Oh look, we're all the way back at the beginning. That's what happens when you fight like 27,000 enemies. Rain can tank a little better in those situations, but not by much. Let's go ahead and get Thunder. Yeah. I wanted to get through some social stuff in Persona 5. I did sadly proc the trophy for maxing out all the social stats. I was just trying to see like how far away I was with Guts. I'm apparently super close, which I'm surprised by, but evidently I am. I'm not like super, like it took me 3 boosted Big Bang Burger challenges, which is honestly what it took originally, so at this point in the game, so I find it funny that I'm maxing, like, I'm basically where I was in the original game with 3 more links to do, which is hilarious to me. Other than I think Makoto was at rank 9 at this point. Whereas she's at, are you kidding me? This is what happened last time. Ha ha! You didn't like that, did you? I didn't think so. Can I take Charlotte's aggro? Well, no. I can't, actually. Yeah, it is impossible to maintain aggro against this many enemies. How is that going to hit me with his agility? You're kidding me, right? Can we go, please? It's just too many freaking enemies. You're kidding me, right? Actually, I probably should have used an aura there. Can I, like, teleport? Thank you. It's just too many of them. Like, I can't take on 10 enemies. It's ridiculous. Thank God the lightning doesn't hurt you like it does in, you know, a certain other Xeno game.
Yes?
Oh. Okay, let's go. Out of curiosity, did they make this not work? You know, if you're gonna tell me that the teleporter doesn't work,
How's things?
it probably shouldn't work. Now, something to keep in mind about Alchemoth. Every quest here is timed. With a few exceptions. I want to take that. However, the time limit isn't for a long time. It's like towards the end of the game. So, don't worry too much about it. Also, the affinity chart is also timed in Alchemoth. That's I'll just leave it at that. So if you want to fully do the affinity chart for Alchemoth, make sure you start on that like now.
Hey.
The Aerith C ones, I think, are not timed. For some weird reason. Well, I know why, but I'm not going to tell you. I don't know why I said that like I was some jerk. I know why, but I'm not going to tell you. It's like, alright, Ryzen.
What is it?
This guy's generic. Yeah, they forgot to make this thing like... Not work properly. Some people don't like this area because of the way it's set up, but I love this area. It's unique. You can swim in the water, by the way, down below. There are islands down there. There's even a secret area down there somewhere. It's kind of cool. I don't know. I like it. But I can see why some people don't like the teleporting and, you know, the lack of landmarks too, but that's like every single area, so I don't know why you would hold that against Aerith C when it's egregious in like every single area in the game. You have to bear in mind that they just didn't fix this until X, and then more so in 2. 2 is a better game as far as the gameplay mechanics, and holy shit, that guy is super high level. You know, the gameplay balance is concerned, and the quality of life stuff. I mean, the enemies are kind of damage spongy in that game, but that's okay. It works with the mechanics of that game. I may have to level up. Isn't that auto daze so awesome? I forgot that that thunder was an AoE. Oh! I just realized that guy's level 85. Did I just survive an attack from a level 85 monster? You better teleport. Those guys normally aren't that high level, but I think it's only because of that weather condition. Okay, yeah. I'm never going to take those guys on if I'm not their level. I know that sucks, but I better be at least their level. There's just too many of them. Sad to say. I think Melia is actually gaining experience, but I don't remember for sure. Either way, I want her back for Affinity. That, and she's the best character in this game. Okay. I am going to...
Do your best. I don't want anyone dying out there.
Haha. Man. Yeah. You can see that, Charla, you know. Charla has a really hard time not drawing aggro against so many enemies, sadly. You know, one or two you can handle. There's just too many like this. We're doing pretty well, though. This is a relatively difficult battle at this point in the game. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do Gale Slash. Yeah, I don't know exactly what he's doing, but for some reason it works. I could draw her aggro, I guess. Oh, damn it. We got Art Sealed at the wrong time. That's another reason why this fight is so hard. There we go. I was waiting for that. Good positioning. Yeah, see that damage? That's the power of headshot. It's really good. Really? And you think you're going to get this off how? Have you seen your health? Look, he's dead. Oh, Jesus. Actually worked on Element to Order over the weekend by a lot.
Are you that?
It's going pretty well. I mean, all things considered for not working on it in like 5 months, you know? Look, I had writer's block for a while. I don't know. And of course when I go back to it, now they're like, RPG Maker MZ's coming out. I'm like, what the hell is that? Why? No.
And that is the extent of my discussions with the Homs that accompanied Melia.
I'll pick it up though.
I still cannot believe it. How could a Telethia have grown to such power?
I don't know. It's awfully strange.
What is your conclusion, Seer?
That the Telethia were able to gain such power due to the high levels of ether in the region.
Well, that's not
in
good.
other words, our ether protection is weakening.
And so it begins. The resurrection of the Bionis.
Uh-oh.
What of the Monado?
That doesn't sound good.
I cannot see. My sight is hindered. However...
Speak, Seer.
It is not certain that the Monado will bring about our destruction. While my sight is hindered, I have seen a slither of light. Is your Majesty not aware of this light as well?
Are you referring to Melia?
And the young man, Shulk.
Could it be that the boy is trustworthy after all?
Probably.
Kallian, we are on the cusp of a significant moment. The investiture ceremony must take place as soon as possible.
Your Majesty, since the ministries are already in agreement, we may be able to bypass some of the formalities.
Indeed. But she must still earn the blessing of the people.
Might I suggest the trial of the tomb?
First Consort, such a ritual has not been conducted for generations.
We have simply not had a need for it until now.
What a jerk.
And I feel she is more than equal to the challenge.
Mother, the tomb is dangerous. Our records show that many potential successors lost their lives performing the ritual.
That child fought and beat the Telethia. It is my belief that she is more than strong enough. Besides, if it was revealed that she avoided such a responsibility, her reputation among the people would be irreparably damaged.
I must protest.
The First Consort is right. There is much risk, but the rewards are greater. It would seal the people's love for her. Summon Melia. Her thoughts must be heard.
I mean, he's obviously being manipulated into that, but I like how he asks for her opinion.
I accept. If I am to lead
he's not a
High
dick.
Entia,
Like,
despite my mixed heritage,
He does care for his daughter.
if I am to succeed the throne,
Unlike a certain other
then
father
I
we
accept
know.
what must be done.
I expect nothing less of my successor. The path to greatness is fraught with danger. This shall be your statement to Bionis.
Yes, Your Majesty.
You are not fit to be Empress. Not now, not ever.
Did you hear her thoughts, Alvis? That's weird. I don't think he heard her thoughts. I think he's just like looking at her expression on her face.
Oh, looks like we got them out of a scrape.
Shulk, Ricky tired. Ricky sleeping castle now.
Good idea. Let's head back to the capital.
The sooner the better.
Now, because I'm a genius and psychic, I highly recommend taking Shulk out of the party for this next section. Charlotte? Maybe Ricky. Just trust me, it's worthwhile to do it this way. Let's just teleport back. I could have teleported into Alchemath, but why bother? Trust me, it might end poorly for you if you don't. Well, you'd probably still be able to get through it, but there's a real dick move coming up if you've just been going through the game playing as Shulk, Rain, Sharla, which a lot of first-time players do because they think you need Sharla's healing for whatever reason when you don't, because of the way the tanking system is set up. Not that Charlotte is bad. She's perfectly viable. But, like, I'm actually using her to help with our DPS. I mean, or I'm actually setting her up so that she can help with DPS. You know, not just pure healing. But, you know, a lot of people like to use her as pure healing if they're new to the game, which I understand. I mean, that's like the basic party, right? Attacker, tank, healer. But you really don't need it, because A, Shulk and Ricky can play the role of healer. In fact, so can Melia. Really. Oops, hit the wrong button.
Yes.
And this is where the game's going to kick you in the ass for using that party.
Yes.
Just accepting these generic quests.
Yes.
We'll be doing quests here for a while once we get Melia back. I could talk to people to pick up like their affinity things, but I want to wait till I get Melia back. You can see that this is a new area here. Yeah, it's called Upper Bionis. I don't know why they don't call like Colony 9 like Lower Bionis, but whatever. I mean, I guess this could be like lower middle Bionis. No, whatever. I don't know why they don't just call it, you know, Alchemoth, but whatever. I guess because they're counting Aerith Sea as well. It's weird. So yeah, we're missing one thing. It's right here. We're approaching the end of the giant wide open areas, by the way. The game will become a more traditional JRPG for the second half of the game. Which disappointed a lot of people, but I actually found it quite refreshing. It was a nice change of pace. To have more linear, structured areas. Okay, we got
yes.
Palace Attendant, yes. Let's take a rest. Sorry, guys. I get really tired now. Unfortunately. But we'll go through the dungeon.
Everyone's gathered outside.
How come we didn't get invited?
It looks like some kind of ceremony.
My loyal and beloved subjects.
Speech time.
Saurian Antiqua speaks. I have been your emperor for little more than 20 years. But today I stand before you in celebration.
So that's the High Entia Emperor.
Saurian Antiqua.
I will remain your emperor for years to come.
Dunban's just
but
nonchalant
now is
pose.
the time to announce my successor. May I introduce your crown princess?
And there's the lady herself.
There's Melia.
Melia Antiqua.
Not a big fan of that mask.
It's her. She's a princess. Took you long enough.
Seriously.
Her silver spoon accent was a clue. But royalty?
What did you think she was, the butler?
My daughter, Melia Antiqua, will depart immediately to face the tomb. She will seek the approval of our ancestors and become your crown princess.
Well, that doesn't look good.
The people are fickle. No mask can hide that girl's contaminated blood.
Oh, so you're racist. Lovely.
First consort, all the pieces are in place. Say the word and the captive Homs shall be no more.
The savage who discovers fire remains a savage. Disappointed or not, His Highness will turn a blind eye to their fate.
Extremely racist.
And their removal
and
will
stupid.
deprive Melia of some powerful allies.
As you say.
Mother?
We continue to endure the contamination of our bloodline by perpetuating this wretched tradition of a High Entia first consort and a Hom second consort.
This is a little strange considering...
For how long must I suffer these Homs?
Yeah, she's very
Do
racist.
your duty, Tyrea.
As you wish.
That mask.
It's kind of weird, actually, because, like, no other Entia acts that way. So it's weird.
Melia.
I mean, I get it's because she wants her kid to be on the throne, right?
I don't doubt that was Melia.
Typical royalty crap, but...
Why the mask?
I don't know. But she's different from the other Hyentia.
How do you mean?
Melly not like other bird people. Melly like Hom friends.
Yeah, exactly.
You might be right. But there are things at play here we can't understand.
No, it's blatantly obvious
Wait a
that she's
minute.
part Homs.
Oi! You'll give our Homs a heart attack
And that's her
shouting like
stepmother, right?
We've got no time to lose. Melia needs our help.
I don't even remember if they ever
Again?
say what happened to her mother.
You
I
had another
forget,
vision,
but
didn't
her
you?
actual mother.
What did you see?
that. Out with it already.
So Kellyan's like her half-brother then. Uh-oh.
Excuse me. We ordered room service an hour ago.
Nice, Dunban.
I'm afraid you've already eaten your last meal.
Okay. This is kind of lazy. All they did was take Tyrea's model and reuse it and just put a mask on it. Yeah, so you remember all those ages ago when... Remember when we had, what was it there? When, you know, we saw that scene where the Monado can't hurt people. That includes Hyentia. If you have Shulk here, everything he does will bounce off for 1 damage. And this fight takes forever. Not that I'm talking from personal experience or anything like that. It's not good. I probably should have had soaring wind over. Yeah, if I'm using rain together with Dunban, I should remove binding blossom because it's not very useful to me, and put in his AOE there. But whatever. Oh, that's unfortunate. Can you pick me up? Well, they're
Who are
dead.
These guys.
Shulk.
Thanks for the assist, Albus. Not like we could have used your help 5 minutes ago.
These are Inquisitors.
What is this?
More of them.
Calm
Wait.
down, Rain.
This is His Highness Kallian. Brother to Her Highness Melia.
Melia's brother?
Well, half
Do not
brother, but
concern
yeah.
yourself, Your Highness. The matter appears to have been resolved.
Seer Alvis?
I foresaw the danger. I rushed here, but seem to have missed the fun.
That's one way to put it.
They do not look like mere thieves.
I am presuming they are inquisitors of the Bionite Order.
The what now?
A group of assassins long devoted to the Imperial family.
Ridiculous. The Bionite Order are a mere...
myth. The Order existed before records began. I, like many others, believed they had long since died out. Yet here they are before us.
Is Father aware of this?
I suspect he knows very little.
So I
He
guess
may
they
not
work
even be
for
aware of their
Yumea.
existence. They live amongst the shadows.
Or maybe
Never
Tyrea
revealing
leads
their
them.
true
I don't know.
faces.
They never really
That does not
explain this
explain
very
why they
well.
would attack these people.
It's probably Yumea. But Tyrea probably... They
Wait,
probably work for
could
Tyrea.
that have been-
Who's working for
No.
Yumea.
There's no way.
Callian, Melia is in danger. She'll be killed at an altar if we don't find her soon.
Killed? How can you be so sure?
Shulk and I share the same gift.
Another seer? Which would mean that you can see the future?
That's why we
Yep.
have to find her. Now.
Your Highness, as agreed, you will face the ritual alone.
I thank you for escorting me.
We wish you a safe return. As history has proven, all those who stake claim to the throne without merit will spend eternity as fallen spirits.
I must prove my worth as the next ruler, and I am no less prepared to sacrifice my life than those that have fallen before me.
Most wise, Your Highness. Watch your back, Your Highness.
Yeah, they don't hide the fact very well, the fact that Lorthia's not exactly on the up and up, right? Her voice and mannerisms,
Unacceptable.
pretty obvious.
Those who enter the tomb must do so alone.
Your sister's gonna die, dude.
Her life or death is in the hands of fate. Those not worthy of the throne are exactly that.
You can't seriously think that. This is your sister. This is Melia.
Easy, Rhine.
But Dunban.
This ritual holds a special significance. It is wrong for us to interfere.
I don't like it.
But am I right in saying that the rules of this ritual affect only High Entia? And if some strange Homs happen to get involved, it wouldn't cause a problem? Or is there some
Nice
rule
done,
that
Ben.
prohibits Homs from entering the tomb?
No, I suppose not.
Technicality, I like
Look
it.
at this way. I don't need to know how big a deal this ritual is to your people. What I do know is that your sister's life is at stake. Cut us a break, and we'll save her.
Who are you?
My name is Dunban. I'm sort of the protector of this Mekon-bashing band of Homs.
I like this moment for Dunban.
I know you. At the Battle of Sword Valley, you held back an entire wave of Mekon with the Monado.
You know a lot about a battle you never showed up to.
My apologies. We do not concern ourselves with the wars of others, be it against the Mekon or otherwise.
I was only joking. You had your reasons. I can see that with all these defense systems, you don't really need to fight.
Then it is decided. You can reach the tomb by transporter from the center gate. Her Highness has already entered. Shulk, you should hurry.
Oh, he's almost done. Just his weight is good. There is an unlockable 4th and 5th skill branch. The 4th ones aren't too bad. The 5th ones are pretty insane to get. I think with like one exception. Especially the 7th character, who has the most worthless 5th branch in the game. It's kind of unfortunate, really. We're going to go through the tomb, and I think after the tomb I'm going to cut it off. Because after that, we're going to get into the major plot stuff, and I do want to go to, like, the end of the story sequences next time for this section. Don't you network error me. Freaking Twitch. And then we'll go from there. I'm going to try to rush through the tomb as quickly as I can. It's a pretty linear area, so... pretty short, too. Not much to it. Kind of approaching the end of, like, the first, part of the game. And then we'll do, all the side quests we can do in Alchemath. And then from there, we won't be doing very many side quests unless they happen to be on the way. Until we get to the last town and pick up the last party member. Then I'm going to be doing, like, side quest extravaganza. Oop. Not good. There we go. Here it is. Well, I was gonna save, but apparently I get a cutscene first.
This is the tomb. Defensive measures prevent intruders from entering. You will have to circumvent these to move within the tomb.
One thing before we enter. Alvis, you can see the future like me.
I am from a long line of seers dedicated to serving the Imperial family. My visions help to protect the Empire.
But you're a Homs.
Yes. But that is for another time. My ancestry is not easily explained. And my ability to see the future is equally complicated. You might say, I have my own ritual. Is it not the same for you?
No. My visions appear suddenly, without warning. At first, they're obscure. Then, as it gets closer to the event, I start to understand.
It seems you possess a power greater than I still have not seen any danger befall Her Highness.
Not much use as a seer then, are you?
Nothing
Thanks,
passes
Rain.
you by, does it? Now you see why I asked for your help. What a lucky coincidence that I happened to see you in danger.
A coincidence?
But I've seen you use the Monado.
The Monado has been passed down the Imperial line for generations. The sword of the Bionis. It is compelled to do its master's bidding. Magnified greatly, it has the power to control the very fabric of our world.
Yeah, but how are you able to do it?
Control the ether, and your will is made reality.
Oh.
I willed it, and it happened. That is all.
You overpowered the
Perhaps
ether
due to
around
that
it?
Power, The High Entia sealed away the Monado for centuries.
I mean, remember, even Rain was able to activate
it.
it.
Found its way into the hands of the Homs, and then you, Shulk. A coincidence?
And Dunban was able to wield the thing.
You must discover this yourself.
Somewhat effectively.
You are the one who wields the Monado. The Bionis is stirring.
Well, that doesn't sound good, Albus. Yeah, let's go on. Not much to the tomb. That's probably for the best. Oh yeah, we gotta do this brief thing with Melia. We can't remove that mask right now.
Deep beneath the seals. What trials await me, I wonder? I must not lose focus.
Whoever the whoever did the lip syncing was probably like, oh, thank God she's wearing a mask. I don't have to lip sync this. I think that's an actual piece of equipment, by the way. Yeah, the Empress mask. It replaced her headgear that she had earlier. Okay, what is the point of that? I complain that there's landmarks that are not too far apart, and then these two are like literally right next to each other. To the point where it's pointless. Damn it. Does that mean years? I don't know.
I have come to be judged on my legitimacy to the throne by the ancestral spirits.
Permission granted. Commencing analysis of genetic data.
Genetic data? This is kind of cool. Could you keep that door open for us, Melia? No?
It's so cold.
There are remnants of ancient spirits in here.
Uh-oh.
This is no ordinary chill.
As I explained before, Dunban, the defense systems are designed to prevent uninvited...
Well, what does this do?
Oh my God, you're an idiot, Rain!
Huh?
Ricky tries to fly. Thanks, Rain. We're all dead now. Yeah, they're giving us a... Yeah, I know. He's just like a dumbass, basically. Yeah, they're giving us a melee tutorial as if this is the first time you're playing as her. Kind of strange. I guess they assume you need to stop jumping on that. I guess they assume that you didn't play as her before. I hope you like these, I hope you don't like these, Bridges of Light, because we're not going to be able to use them. So, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So yeah, the nice thing about Starlight Kick is it guarantees topple after Spear Break. Quite nice. Sure, whatever, we'll reduce their defense. Ow. Weird. I think she leveled up with them. I forget what level the boss is, but we'll find out. trials. Doesn't matter which way you go. Oh yeah, there actually are like treasure chests in here. There's like, I think 1 or 2 chests in the dungeon. It's like one of the only places with treasure chests in the game. There's like some ruin, some giant ruin that also has a treasure chest. That's like it. Very strange. I'm not counting the ones that are dropped from enemies, of course. There we go. Ah, damn it. Oh, wow, we're actually in trouble here. Well, he's dead. Yeah, Melia is not designed for one-on-one fighting. But those guys are pretty easy. They hardly ever attack. You know, I haven't, like, checked my equipment in God knows how long. That's really good. Poison +3. It's not very useful to me right now, but it will be. Do I have burn plus? No, of course not. That would be convenient. Auto attack stealth. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Totally get right on that. Whatever. AP up. Trip to the HG and FF12. The Great Crystal? I hate that place. I never want to think about that place again. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. Ever. Yeah, it's terrible. It's a badly designed area. Everything looks the same.
Well, my descendant.
Descendant? Are you the progenitor of Antiqua?
Think of me as a recreation of said ancestor, possessing his thoughts and speech.
So you're a
Passed
machine.
away thousands of years ago.
Do not mistake me for a living being.
You're a computer program.
Of your ancestor. I am merely a projection of what he would be if you were to meet him now.
I do not understand.
Don't worry about it, Melia.
But I do not suspect any falsehood in your words.
Why would he lie to you?
If I could feel, I would feel joy.
That's strange.
But I do not lie.
Joy? What do you mean?
The results of the gene analysis show Holmes gene integration of 80%. Estimates suggest evolution within 8 generations. Our wishes are almost...
So she's 80% Homs, huh?
Wishes?
Our purpose, as decreed by the Bionis, is linked to our genetic sequence. We have spent millennia analyzing sequences to free ourselves from the curse. Only a certain gene set will unlock the mechanism and set us free.
You're trying to change your genetic code.
I still do not understand.
Through...
It is of no consequence. I grant you this.
I guess. Marrying Homs. Okay. It's a little strange, but... I guess.
It is you who will rule the High Entia, and likely be their last.
Revered ancestor,
Their last, huh?
Go forth and rule, my descendant.
So the spirits look favorably upon you.
Uh-oh. Time for the underutilized assassin girl.
only Imperials are permitted to enter this place.
I am the subject of Her Highness the First Consort. I need no permission.
Oh. Should you explain? Should you have revealed that?
Your child of the second consort has the right to refer to the first consort as mother. has no right to the throne.
I find it interesting Tyrea says that, considering what I know about Tyrea.
Who puts a great big hole somewhere like that?
But whatever. I'll do that side quest later on that I'll explain
As
more
I
about Tyrea.
explained, it's a defense mechanism.
What a mess, Rhine.
Friend not clever touching button.
There's an interesting touch to
I'm with these
Tyrea's
guys, Ryan.
racism.
How was I supposed to know that was going to happen? What about your visions, eh? You think the two of you could come up with something?
Oh my god.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Just call on it,
It
man.
would have been useful, yes.
Pair of fortune-telling frauds.
You got us into this mess. And it's not the first time either.
Ricky, agree with Shulk.
Why is it my fault all of a sudden?
You pressed the button.
It is your fault.
Precisely.
Even Dunband is like, dude, it's your fault.
Be thankful that we are all alive. I suggest greater care next time. Our journey will be longer, but we can still make our way deeper into the tomb.
Okay. We can't waste another second. Melia needs us.
I'm assuming Alvis could have opened the door. Like, it probably would have allowed him in. Or at least he knew a way to open the door. Like, a way to override it. But Rain is an idiot! So, you know. That's a thing. Yeah, I want Charla. Just because working her affinity. Pretty much, yeah. Oh. Draw your weapon. Just trying to draw my weapon here. Yeah. I was gonna daze him, but too late. Uh-oh. Attack mode. Ooh, 10,000. Not bad. So sadly, the next boss is kind of a dick move. I mean, we've seen it in the vision, like it's that Telethia thing. I've read that it can't use Soul Read. I don't know who thought that, because it most certainly can. Wow. I didn't see that coming. It most certainly can, and it will. Alright, there we go. Wow. I was gonna use speed on him to try to keep him alive. In fact, why not do that? Oh. Of course, right after I use... It's actually not terrible. Really? Are you dead? Oh, of course. As soon as I go to rub my eye, a bee props up. Never fails. Man. Charlotte. You're, wow. I see. They have an AoE or something. And immediately she has to cool off her weapon. There, go get this guy. Oh, I'm targeting this guy. I was like, why can't I use my arts? Yeah, he's gonna confuse me. That's unfortunate. A little slow. Hey, you want to, oh, it was backslash. Whoops. I missed that one. Lower aggro. It's hard to tell where this guy's side is because he's like a circle. Not my favorite enemy to fight. There we go. They're not Mechon, despite what they look like. They do not give you the Mechon. You know what I mean? The Mechon. The Monado Buster doesn't get a damage boost against them. Sad to say. We have that. Dude, what are you doing? That has a lot of block. That has an extra block rake on it. Yeah, let's go ahead and equip that. Sure, bleed attack. Why not? I think we can actually farm electric plus now. And poison plus, I think. If we wanted to become like immensely overpowered, but there's enemies in here. They're a little annoying. Oh, there's two of them. Thank you. Starting these battles is a little rough. Not bad.
We can do even better. Come on, how do you like that? We are at one with the battlefield.
Not bad at all. Don't ever start with Shadow Eye, by the way. It like literally does nothing to lower aggro if you're, you know, if you have like no aggro to lower. I mean, yeah, I can still power up your next art, but why? Oh yeah, they're considered air enemies, but I don't really care. They do resist physical attacks a little bit, as you can see, but whatever. Thunderbolt's pretty good against them. Wish I had more, I'm aware. See if we can just get through. Wow. It actually did not work. Unfortunate. But that's okay. There's a much better way to deal with physical attacks with Shulk than speed, but we don't have access to it yet. She's cooling off, so I don't want to use it yet. Ah, he just used Blossom Dance. God damn it. That sucks. But Charlotte should be able to kill the guy with a nice headshot. Ooh, 14,000, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Charlotte can contribute. It just takes a little while. Between Thunderbolt and Headshot, she's got some good damage. Well, for Charlotte. I mean, she's never gonna... she's never gonna be, like, amazing, right? I mean, you get what you get with Charlotte. I mean, if I max out her what do you call it? Electric Plus, then it won't be... Then it would be pretty decent, actually. Heal around. I'm gonna use... Thanks for the art seal. I appreciate that. And by appreciate it, I mean... I hate you. Are you cooling off? No, you're on the ground, Charla. That's unfortunate. Oops, I tried to heal her, but stupid Switch controller with the D-pad. It's a terrible D-pad. Wow. Yeah, not a big fan of this area. It's very copy-pasted. That's not Shaker Edge, but sure. What, you want more? Jesus. These guys must drop something. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad.
Anytime, any place.
Man, yeah, they just like spoil the way to go, don't they? Oh god damn it.
Thank you, Dunbar. Let's focus our efforts. Roger.
Okay.
There we go. Really? That's unfortunate. Like, I can't seem to get to her. I just know what I wanted to do. speed. I wanted to speed, not die. Oh well. You're not dead? Kidding me, right? Okay. Please heal around. She's heal rounding. Which is good.
Let's focus our efforts.
Not what I wanted. It's hard for me to see which is which because there's a stupid webcam in the way. Not fast enough. There we go. We're in good shape now. I don't know how we survived this battle, but I guess we did. That's unfortunate. Would have used headshot, but didn't need to.
We're counting on you.
I feel totally handicapped damage-wise with Charlotte in the party now that she has headshot. Ah, damn it. Let's save. I don't know. Something bad could happen. You never know. Okay. Can we just run through now? I mean, we shouldn't, but this is taking a while. I know those guys I need for a quest item, but it's a random drop, and I'm not too interested in doing it right now. Yeah, we can't take the bridges, sadly. We have to take the long way. There's some secret chest somewhere around, but I forget where it is, and it's not that good, I don't think. I don't remember exactly what it is, but I think it's actually a level 10 art book for Melia. I forget. I think it's like summon. I think it's summon bolts actually.
That is a big ball of something.
Okay, whatever, dude.
He'd look fun and sparkle.
Oh my God, Ricky. I love his voice acting.
It's not attacking us, at least.
Thanks, Shulk.
What's happening?
Thanks.
Hey, look at that.
Now it's attacking us.
Another defense mechanism.
At a guess, we're looking at the tomb's guard.
We're not getting past without a fight.
Everyone, Melia needs us. We can't let this thing stop us.
No problem. Time to break my record.
I think it's just an Orluga model, yep. Do some kiting until... There we go. Ooh, ow. making sure that Charlotte's not on cooldown. She is not. 15k. Wow. That was literally the most damage in the chain, I think. Not bad, Charlotte. That was good.
Anyone would think we're not wanted. Are we ever gonna find her?
She's here somewhere.
I think you'll find we had to take the long way because somebody pushed a certain button.
Somebody mean Ryan?
Yeah, no kidding.
Shut it, hairball. It was just a button.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Relax. She will be fine. This route will lead us to the ritual altar. But time is of the essence.
We've got to hurry. There's no time to lose.
I suppose you could use Melia to remove Soul Reed. But I am going to stick with Choke. Because Soul Reed, or Mind... I think it's Mind Blast. It requires full ether thing. Whatever. Draw the weapon.
Let's focus our efforts. Roger.
Come on, man. Take the aggro. You put the wrong one to sleep, Charlotte. Damn, that sucks. He spun around at the wrong time. It moved away that time. Whoops. Behind him. At least I can get the side effects. Whatever.
Leave it to me.
Nice.
Just like old times.
Oh, cool. We got them all. Oh, right. Here it is.
Let's focus our efforts. Roger. Okay. Thank you, lads, with me. Stay focused. Thank you, Dunbar. We can do even better. Come on, Charlotte. Press on the dart. This is the last one. Dunbar, you're awesome.
Yeah, here we go. Here's one of the treasures. Yeah, it is a summon bolt thing. And ether up 5, which is actually okay, I guess. Ah! kidding me, right? I was gonna say, you must... You should be building aggro, or it should be, like... I should have enough aggro to take that from me. I don't want to use backslash yet. And that's why I didn't want to use backslash. Paralyzed. You got cure around? Waiting. There we go.
My turn. Headshot. We're not finished yet.
Leave it to me. Monado, lend us your power. Almost there.
You don't need to tell me.
Behold the power of the Monado. Not bad. Just like old times.
Yeah, I should have known that would do a shit ton to me. Oh, that's terrible. I think I just lost at the last possible second. Because I did that buster. I had hoped that he would either A, die from that, or B, the chain would continue and Dunban would finish him off. But no. I knew I was going to build a lot of aggro. I thought it would be enough to just kill... Oh, you're kidding me, right? I thought it would be enough to kill him. Oh, you can actually see the bottom now. You couldn't see the bottom before. Oh. There is no bridge. I expected that to face me towards the wall, but I guess not. Obviously that guy's very beatable. I'll literally go back in and fight him again right now. I had that fight won. I just should have used Slit Edge instead. Or I could have just spammed darts and probably killed him. I just don't like doing that. I was hoping Dunban would use his Blinding Blossom attack, but, well, he didn't. Or the thing that takes aggro from me. We don't have to refight this guy, I don't think. No. Yeah, that boss is not really a boss. I think he just becomes a normal enemy here. After that, that boss is pretty pitiful. But that's just a mini boss anyway. That was really close. But yeah, these guys are not pushovers, sadly. You're gonna make me fight you. Yep. Oh, actually, they lost interest. Good. Yeah, there he is. I mean, this guy is a boss, but yeah. Optional boss, but a boss. Oh, you're confused, aren't you? Come on, knock him down. use that at a bad time. There we go.
We're counting on you.
That's so tempting. Screw it. Yeah. There we go. Now it worked as intended this time. Ether up. You think that would be like electricity, but I guess not. Oh well. Alright. Now we can go. Let's just run past all these guys. Get to the freaking end. You know what? Maybe I should save. If I can press the right button. Bye, robot. Oh, we should have got that landmark first. Yeah, see, he's a normal enemy now. Go get him, Dunban. Build some aggro. One thing that sucks about his art, Dunban's art that takes aggro away, is if he uses on Shulk right after you use Shadow Eye. That really sucks. At least in this one, they auto-target to the next enemy. I get a full power Blossom Dance? No. Of course. He's might as well fall out. I'm never gonna aggro. He's never gonna build enough aggro to overcome that. What I just did there. The Monado Buster. Oh, really? Is this for Colony 6? No, the Secret Club card. Oh, that's for, that's to get into that bar where the bouncer is in, Alchemath, or whatever that Secret Club thing is, or whatever. I think that's part of the Bonnet quest line, actually. I forget. I don't remember. Are we supposed to go down here? Or is it up above? I don't remember. Yes, but we can't actually go down that way. Because we're not Melia. Oh, we need to come back with Melia to get in there. So it's not the correct way. The flag's up there. Normally to get those rank 10 summon books, you have to defeat unique monsters, and they're just random drops. They start dropping in not this area, but the next major area. Valak Mountain. It's called. Unfortunately, each unique monster has 4 of them. So, yeah, if you want to max all your arts, I hope you like farming. Fortunately, you can save scum the drop, but even so, it's still annoying.
Here we go. Take this. Come on. We're counting on you.
Here, let's wake up the other guy.
I'm on it.
I was hoping that would kill him so I could headshot the other one, but I guess not. Man, headshot's really good. It's just really good.
Everyone ready for a chain attack?
We win.
I tried.
Let's keep on going like this, guys.
I think there are normal enemies that can also drop art books, but it's incredibly rare. They're just uncommon from the unique guys. The boss is right up here. Yeah, we're already at the end of this area. Fortunately, that bridge of light is still there.
Filthy Homs half-breed has no right to the throne.
Melia.
How did we get here so quickly? Like, she's still saying that line. Like, their fight literally just started. Apparently, Tyrea has a pet Telethia somehow. Really not sure how or why.
In the tomb! Why should you care when you're about to meet your death?
I mean, maybe it's not Tyrea's pen. It's just randomly here. I don't know. Melia, I'm gonna need you to level up. Okay. Normally I wouldn't do this, but it feels appropriate to have Melia. Should I have faith in Melia to do the right thing? No. But I don't have faith in Shulk to do the right thing either, so we're gonna try this, and it's probably a terrible idea. Yeah, ignore Tyrea, because Shulk can't hurt her. But unfortunately, I need to be able to deal with Soul Reed, and unfortunately, this bastard has it. That's just not good. I'm gonna need to heal. Ow. This is probably not a nice party formation. At all. We're all dazed. Yeah, we're very likely to die. 138. We can do this, yes. Like, I don't know what causes this Telethia to use Soul Reed. It's very strange. Like, I don't think it's a set HP trigger. That is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to use Soul Reed, but thank you. Or, not Soul Reed, the lower aggro thing, whatever it is. Good. You just died, didn't you, Melia, at the last freaking possible second. Lovely. Not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to survive, but, you know, I guess we can't all get what we want in life. Oh well.
Timing is everything. Remember that.
I literally used the chain attack so she wouldn't die, and then she decides to die. Like, that's... You're not supposed to do that. Oh well. Yeah, we might be okay. Oh, well that hurt. Oh yeah, it has a pretty brutal... yeah, no, we're screwed. Yeah, we're screwed now. I have no hope. I'm gonna try to use Melia with Mind Read. In case he uses Soul... I think maybe he uses Soul Read if Tyrea's killed. I don't remember the exact trigger. He does have it, even though I've read that he doesn't. He does. He's used it on me. And it will screw you over in a very bad way if you don't have a means of dealing with it. No, the enemies are not too strong. It's just Melia is a terrible party member without AI, under AI control, unfortunately. So we'll bring in Ricky, and we'll do it this way. Oh yeah, Summon Bolt can level up all the way now, which is cool. I'm not going to use it much longer than this, frankly. Okay, so we're going to temporarily switch Burst End with Mind Blast. Okay.
I will not let the throne be sullied.
Unfortunately, I don't know if I can put her to sleep. No, of course not. Oh, that's great. It's not good. Put a DOT on. I'm not gonna use Wind. Oh, how cute. You think you're gonna topple me. Why can't I... Does this thing have like a lock on? I must have Engage.
You can't have no need of such power. Take my power and eliminate them.
See if we can have Ricky heal. That is not what I wanted to do.
Your kind have no need of such power.
Is that all the backbone you have?
You know what? Let's do the guaranteed topple. Yeah, Ricky getting aggro, whatever. Sorry. Uh-oh, that's not good. Come on, pick me up. I don't think I could get 3 on, but that's okay. Didn't do quite what I wanted it to do. So good. Okay. Bunch of bolts. Let's finish this guy. Yeah, he did not use Soul Read, but he can. There's something that triggers him to use it, because I have seen him do it. Nothing I can do there. At least this way I won't have to deal with Tyrea's. The way he says burn an 8. Oh, she's on her last legs. I think if you kill Tyrea first, he uses Soul Reed. Or if she takes a certain amount of damage or something. It's not a normal thing.
It's not over. Telethia! Kill as many of them as you
I guess it is her pet.
Keep clear. The Telethia is destroying itself.
Wow. Why didn't you do that earlier, Alvis?
Almost bought it.
Alvis.
No kidding.
Thank you.
My pleasure, Shulk.
Why did you come?
To save you.
The Monado gave me a warning that you were in danger. I'm just glad we made it.
Hey, Shulk. Whoever that was is gone.
So, they escaped.
They? She? Yeah, please take that ridiculous mask off.
Shulk. Everyone. I thank you. You saved me.
Ricky, Smiley, Smiley. Millie, all safe. All thanks to Hero Pawn.
Actually, you actually were pretty pivotal.
That's not how I remember it, Cheeseball.
And that concludes my report on events in the tomb.
It's weird how Tyrea was like hiding her face.
So, there are forces working in the shadows.
When it
However,
means nothing.
This is purely circumstantial.
Like, there's no plot relevance
Nothing
to that.
can be proven.
Inquisitors of the Bionite Order. Dedicated and devoted to the Bionis.
The Order was dissolved under the rule of the Emperor Lumion, 47th successor to the throne, due to its extreme practices.
Thanks for the awkward exposition,
Like
Callian.
masters pulling the strings from the shadows. I believe their bloodline was lost to the ages.
Yeah,
Her
guess
Highness
not
the
wrong.
First Consort is currently residing in the Tower of Investigation.
Since Callian
The
reported her,
Ministry
I
of
imagine.
Investigation's judgment should be imminent.
Well, that may not be enough. I myself must shine a light on the truth.
Agreed.
Mother,
Melia,
Your Majesty.
you have returned unharmed from the tomb. The
Funny how he's like
forefathers
not
have
broken up
spoken.
at all about having to
But
arrest
if
his
it hadn't been for
wife.
Shulk,
Oh wow.
Callian has informed me of what happened. There is no reason to doubt your legitimacy to the throne.
Believe in yourself, Crown Princess.
brother,
Tomorrow will be the investiture ceremony. At the appointed time, you will become my successor. Be proud.
I will.
Melia, my child, I am overjoyed at how far you have come. You are truly worthy of the throne. Continue the legacy of your High Entia and Hom's bloodline. You are the hope of Bionis.
Oh, Ricky and friends helped save Millie. Ricky very happy.
I mean, she is
We're
quite
all
literally
relieved.
best girl, so yeah.
But something's still bothering me.
Yeah, she's pretty awesome.
What is it?
Why was Melia chosen as the crown princess? Shouldn't Callian have been the one to ascend? And her foe in the tomb clearly opposed that decision.
You have a point.
Yeah, he's clearly older.
Callian is more than a worthy candidate. What reason could they have for choosing Melia? And why would Callian go along with this?
It's a mystery.
It is. I do like how Callian's like
apologies.
totally okay with his
His
sister
Majesty
taking the
the
throne
Emperor
over him.
summons you.
Like, how often do you see that?
It's gonna let us
Like,
into
almost
Prison
never.
Island. Yeah.
His Majesty awaits you in the audience chamber. He asks that you join him shortly.
I mean, usually it's always like the trope of the evil step sibling, you know, wants to try to steal the throne back or something like that. But no, he's just a totally cool dude who's totally okay foregoing power for the sake of his sister, because he's his half sister, by the way. I mean, he's just a cool dude. But yeah, it's about to hit the fan, so I don't want to go through the conclusion of essentially the first act of the game yet. I mean, I will on the next stream, because we're at pretty much one of the best parts of the game, so. But, yeah, it would probably take me another 2 hours to go through that, so. I'm going to save here. And, tomorrow, start X6, maybe. I guess if Ada's not available, I'll do Persona 5. But if assuming Ada's available, X6. Oh God, X6. X6. Nah, it won't be that bad, I don't think. But whatever. Okay. And from there. The Chaos run of X5? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. You mean the extreme difficulty? Nah, no way. Now we're done with X5. Yeah, no. No. Definitely not. I mean, we could do a bad ending run, but what's the point? The only thing that's different is the Zero boss fight changes a little bit. He adds, what, like those orb things or something to some of his attacks? It's not that much of a difference. It is a harder version of the fight, but whatever. Now, we'll be doing X6. Probably the Zero playthrough first, and then the X playthrough. Zero is significantly easier in X6 than X. In X5, it's kind of debatable which one has the easier time. X6, no. The game was balanced around Zero. I don't know why, but it was. It's balanced around the double jump. It's really dumb. I mean, Unarmored X is basically unplayable in that game. There's no reason to use it. Yeah, all the bosses are really pathetic. Even with X, but especially Zero. He's just so broken and overpowered in that game. So, we'll get that. And, go from there. You can, but the game is not designed for it. Yeah, you cannot play unarmored. Unless you have specific parts equipped. Which is stupid, but it's the way it goes. It's just not well designed. It's just not well designed in certain parts, and that's one of the aspects. It's not well designed. It's clearly a rushed game. I still kind of like X6 at times, but it's definitely the worst of the 2D X games. I don't think that's debatable. I have heard people say it's worse than X7. I have no idea what those people are talking about. X7 is like Sonic 06 bad. I mean, it barely functions as a game. Like, the controls do not work. Wall jumping is freaking wrong in that game, for God's sakes. You literally get stuck on the wall for like no reason in X7, just randomly. Sonic 06 is pretty bad. It's a glitchy mess, but I mean X7, the whole game is sluggish. I mean, the camera angle is terrible, like borderline unplayable at times. The jumping is like next to impossible to tell. Like, the depth perception is wrong. Everything just feels off. And even the 2D sections, like how do they screw up the wall jumping? It worked so well. Yeah, I know. Yeah, we'll 100% X7 as well. I think it's easier to actually, even though more things can kill the Reploids, I think it's easier to collect them in X7 than it is in X6. I think the enemies are placed a little bit better in X7 than X6. But that's not saying much. It's still a bastard of a game. X6, at the very least, it controls solidly. Other than the up X thing. I mean relative to the Reploids. There's no like enemy that spawns directly on top of a Reploid like there is in X6. There's like there's a few that are kind of bastardish, like there's the one with the cannon in X7 on the airship that's annoying to get, because you have to get there in a hurry before the cannon fires. And then there's the other one where there's like an enemy on the wall that shoots at you, and it almost always hits the Reploid. But they don't like tend to go. Oh yeah, the countdown bomb ones suck too. But I mean X6, like those nightmare things go straight for the Reploids. In X7, it just seems like they unintentionally attack them. So I've always found it easier to 100% X7 than X6 as a result of that. It's still terrible and not fun, but you know. When you literally have a freaking nightmare virus that is on top of a Reploid over a bottomless pit, when up square kills 0, it's not my idea of a good time. Having to literally suicide yourself in order to collect a Reploid is pretty inexcusable. Yeah, that can happen too.
Yes?
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But I do think X6 is a better game overall. X7's soundtrack isn't even that good. It's a shame too. It's like it's the game that introduces Axel. His introduction game sucks. But at least X8 is really good. So there's that. I mean, I have some issues with X8, but not that many. I mean, mainly it just revolves around bad spike placement. I think he's probably going to rage more at X6 than X7. X6 has a lot of gimmicks to it. X7 is more straightforward, but just badly designed. Oh, God. X6 is so bad with lag. I mean, the gimmicks. Oh my God, the gimmicks. Like every stage is a gimmick. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. Like, I like that they mix it up, but almost all the gimmicks are terrible. I mean, X8 is like... I mean, X8's like X6 if X6 was done right. Oh, shit. You're right. I forgot about that. That is going to be a problem. I think we're only going to do one 100% run in X6. Only for Zero, because he's frankly the easier character to play as. I did 100% an X playthrough. It is doable, but it's annoying. So, yeah. And we won't be doing multiple runs of X7. I mean, I'll do the other endings, but I'll be honest with you, I plan to just do Rookie Hunter mode in X7 for the last... to replay the final stage, because the red boss fight is bullshit, and I'm not going through that 3 times. Once is enough. And X8 only has 1 ending, thank God. X6, I think, has 2 endings. A 0 ending and an X ending. No, that's 3. But we're only going to show off 2. Because we'll recruit 0 in the X ending. In the X playthrough. How does it have 2 endings? I'm pretty sure it only has 1. I mean, there's 3 characters. I don't know how it can have... only... I don't recall it having 2 endings. Oh. I don't think that changes the ending. Doesn't that just, like, make changes to the final stage? Like, I know it changes, like, the outcome of, like, the Vile fight. And you have to, like, solo the last part of the final stage until the Sigma fight, which kind of sucks, but I don't think hard mode is really that much harder in X8. It just, you just have less retry chips. I wasn't aware it affected the actual ending, though. Yeah, I know. I hate those retry chips. They're in the 0 series, too. It's really obnoxious that they, like, removed lives, effectively, in X5, X6, and X7, and then randomly brought them back for X7, or X8. And somehow made them worse than the life system in X1 through X4. I love X8. It's probably my favorite game in the series, or, well, top 2 or 3 in the series, but that is ridiculously bad. You can't even have 9 of the things. Like, what? Why? I mean, I don't know why you can't just buy as many as you can afford. I also think the shop is too expensive in X8. But there's a way to farm for it. We'll probably do the farming trick. Oh, here we are. That's what I was looking for. I knew there was another red thing down here. Yeah, I've heard they're really, really bad in the 0-1. Not so bad in 0-2. Yeah, the Meadow Valley trick. I'm aware of it. It's required if you want 100% X8, so... Excluding the Sigma Sword for 0, because you can't get that on a regular game. So I don't count that for 100%. Even though the game says it is. And I don't count the Navigators either. I was about to say, you know, they're cool and all, but no, they're really not. They're actually kind of annoying, and kind of useless to the overall story, but whatever. At least they have a functional gameplay purpose in X8. I don't know where 2 of the 3 come from. Hell, I don't even know where Aelia came from. She just poofed into existence in X5 with no explanation. She's just suddenly there, and they're just... We're supposed to buy that she's been there since, like, the beginning, I guess. It's like, okay, sure she has. Sorry, I have a real hate thing for Aelia. I just get kind of annoyed when characters do literally nothing and aren't likable and just are annoying. Like, even if they're not going to have, like, a character arc, at least don't make them annoying. Make them do something useful or have a moment or something. Oh, I'm aware. I'm aware of what it takes. It'll take probably like 3 streams or so to get through X8. I think it's like the longest one. I'll probably grind like in between the stream or something. Yeah, that's clearly what they meant. I mean, at least Roll in in 11 has personality. Like, she has, you know, spunk. Like, I actually remember Roll. I mean, mainly because of Erica Limbeck's really amazing voice acting, but still. It's just sad that a character who basically his only purpose is to clean is to essentially be a stereotype of like a female house cleaner has more character than a freaking navigator. Like, what the hell? How do you do that? Like, seriously, how do you do that? I think they patched that out of the Legacy Collection. I don't think you can do that anymore. The max metal thing? I don't think it works. I don't mind farming that much. I'm pretty sure they patched it out. I'm like 99% sure. Kind of a dick move, but that's what I've heard. I mean, if they didn't patch it out, cool. But I'm pretty sure they did. I'm aware of the trick. I don't even really know. I don't know the details of it, though. I think it works in the original PlayStation version, but it did work in the Legacy Collection, but then they patched it. And I don't have the original version. You have to have between 40 and 49 metal and a half-filled L tank. Interesting. Go pick up 1 medal from wherever. Okay, well, I mean, if that works, then yeah, I'll use it. It's just a time saver. I mean, it's not really... I mean, is that really abusive? Not really. You can do the same thing just by grinding, right? I didn't think it did. I had heard they patched it out. Which is kind of stupid, but whatever. It's okay. I'll just grind the metals then. I might just grind. I don't know. It's technically a glitch, I guess, but yeah, they shouldn't have patched it out, I don't think. But I could just start up a game. You know, get through the intro, and then create a save file where I do, or I've already gotten as many medals as I need. I don't know how many medals you need exactly, but I could like farm as many as I need. Because you can do the trick immediately. I mean, it helps to have the ray gun, but you don't need it. It's just slightly faster. Supposedly, I never really noticed. And then, you know, when I start the stream, you start a new game. Go through the intro, all the cutscenes up to that point, and then load the file. I could, but I could do that as well. But it really doesn't help you that much. I mean, the upgrades make the game slightly easier, but it's not like you really need them. They just help. X8's just like the most annoying game to 100%. But that's because it's because of what they intended you to do. They don't intend you to buy all the upgrades. They want you to play the game over and over and over and over and over again, which is fine. It's just annoying as somebody who's kind of a completionist. So I'll probably either farm the medals ahead of time or start a new game plus where I have everything bought already. Yeah, they want you to play the game like 2 or 3 times. Is what they want you to do. Which, fair enough, but that's not how I roll. Especially since I think all 3 characters are wonderfully balanced in that game. They're all very useful. It's too bad the navigators are just clones, but oh well. At least they're playable. That's kind of cool. Or whatever. I mean, if I were to do New Game Plus, I'd have to ban the Sigma Sword because you're not supposed to have it. Not that it's, I don't even think it's really that good, to be honest. The spear is way better. Best thing I remember is from X7. Burned to the ground. That's all I remember. How can you use flight for evil? Like, flight by itself, that whatever. Seems weird to me. I should probably get going. Yeah, that's silly. X7 is a very weird game. A very bad game, frankly. It's the only X game I consider bad. I know some people think X6 is bad. I just don't agree. I think X6 is poorly designed in a lot of areas, but I mean, to be a truly bad game, you just have to have fundamental like control issues. I mean, I've played bad games, you know. I mean, Superman 64 exists. That's a bad game. X6? No, X6 is just an incredibly flawed, an extremely flawed game. X7 is a bad game. X6, X8 has a theme that is not feeling in Japan to use. Oh yeah, Dark Manus. I do like that they at least go in a different direction in the story in X8, which is a shame that we never got X9, because it would have been nice to, you know, have a new antagonist for once. But no. The series is apparently dead. I'm assuming it's dead at this point, because it's just, you think King Capcom would have made an X9 at this point, and it just seems weird to me. I mean, the Legacy Collection sold extremely well, enough for them to make Mega Man 11. Mega Man 11 did really well. So, like, why not X9? Just, I mean, it would sell. I mean, I don't know. Seems weird to me. Whatever. I'm gonna get ready for bed. Yeah, I'll have to check out Mega Man X Corrupted, I guess. Oh, well. Alright, well, thanks for hanging out. It'll be an XZ crossover-esque game. Interesting. I'll look it up. Still don't have my DS capture card, by the way. But I wasn't expecting to have it yet. No. Hopefully I actually do get the thing. I'm sure I will. Alright. Well, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you. Hopefully see you soon. Alright, good night. .3DS is hard to emulate, I've heard. But I wouldn't know. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's why I tried to. That's why I just really wanted a capture card. So hopefully I'll be able to do some DS games and 3DS games. All right. Good night.